So from the half guard, what we're looking for is the Kimura. Now sometimes when I grab the sleeve here, the person tries to break this grip with their hands. Or another thing they do is they put their knee on my hand, my arm. And then they rip their arm out. Because it's really hard for me to fight that when she's got her knee on top of me. So my opponent's trying to break this grip and my grip is too strong. What I do is I leave my hand on the floor here thinking that I'm just being lazy. When they put their knee on my arm, that is the perfect time. They kick them up and over. So it's a real simple sweep. One of those things you shouldn't get caught with. It might work once or twice. So I leave my arm on the floor. As soon as they put their knee on it, you just kick. It's almost like the half guard series. So I'm gonna push with my left hand, kick with the left leg, and I'm gonna get up on my shoulder like this. Nice simple sweep. Now that same concept, even if I don't have the hands, I'll be kicking them like this. They're gonna have to put that hand on the floor. The moment that's on the floor, that's when I start getting the Kimura. Now, usually when I grab, I start with my thumb. Then once it's on, I'll take my thumbs off. You really won't understand the thumb detail until you do like a lot of Kimuras. You realize how sore your thumb gets afterwards. So the basic Kimura, just go here for the finish. Now, if they stand up with this leg and grab their thigh, on the inside of their thigh, and then they go back down, this is really the only defense against the Kimura, and it's really annoying because I can't pull this out, but she's not actually out of the Kimura. So it comes into a game of who just wants to stay here the longest. So I'm trying to pull it out. Whatever you do though, don't just bail. Don't bail out. Once you got that Kimura, you want to stay on it. We'll go back, I got the basic Kimura. She sticks it under her thigh. And I can't rip it out. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna switch back to my right thumb grip. I'm gonna take my left hand out and I'm gonna grab the belt. Now the trick with this is you gotta get real close up underneath them. Now, right now there's a hole here. I'll go back to the Kimura. So she'll keep tightening that up so there's no hole. If there's no hole to go back to the Kimura, I go back to the belt and you're gonna see I start turning my angle like this. I'm gonna get them up and on me from here. So use your left leg like a pendulum. Again, if they give you that hole, I go right back into the Kimura. But if they keep this tight, there's no hole in there. Use this leg here, and you're gonna pull them up and onto you. And it's just like the Shaolin sweep. Up and over like this. And then you should still have the Kimura. So if you're good with the Shaolin sweep, you'll be good with this. So the basic Kimura, they grab the inside of their thigh. Now the trick is you really got to start sitting up. So you got to use the thumb grip, so I'm letting go. Grab the belt. Keep trying to come up with this. And they're going to keep trying to smash you down, and that's when you go for your sweep. And then you're going to finish your basic Kimura here. Now when you're on top with the Kimura, with this leg up, it allows the spinning, or the armbar. With this knee down, it doesn't allow that, but it puts better pressure. If you put both knees on the floor, you're just going for the Kimura. Now, so again, let's say I got the basic Kimura and I can't finish it. Maybe I'm here. If they start trying to pass, they can't do that armbar where people like to step around because I'm not my hand in here. So while you're trying to sweep, they may pass your guard, and then you just do that same basic Toriando defense where you go like this. And then you're back up with the basic Kimura. Something I really try to get across to people is when I'm here, let's say I got a little lazy with my legs and she kicks her legs out. When you go for this sweep, and it's not working, you never let go of your grips. You let go, you're gonna be in trouble. All you do is you come back and you do like a double U punch like this. So I'm really far away, And then she starts coming back around for the pass. So it's always like, I can't get them. I go here. Don't let go, whatever you do. Don't get stuck here. You can't let go. The moment you start pushing, they're gonna grab your head in side control. So just, once you get the Kimura, stay on it. Now, if you have the actual Kimura on, and then they end up stepping over for the pass, here's you gotta be careful because they're gonna step around for the armbar. So when she steps over my head, and then she's gonna turn, step over my head, and then sit back for the armbar. So that's gonna be a huge problem. That's how GSP got caught by Matt Hughes. You won't get caught as long as you stick with the Kimura, drill this position a lot, and not worry about that. So I give the pass, she steps over my head, you just flip sides. It's gonna make them fall down. And now you're in the Kimura trap. If I can get up, I just get up and finish them. If she gets up, I slide my left knee in the hole, and then my right leg comes over the face into the arm lock. So if you can get up, go for it. Get up, get on top, go for the lock. Some people are like really strong here, and they twist the other way, and you fall over. So she's gonna twist to her left, and you fall over. Keep the arm. This way you still have the Kimura lock. Now this time I'm gonna be a little bit slower, and she's gonna get up on her knees. So I missed my chance. So I'll move this way so you guys can see. A good way to practice first is just walk on the floor like this. And then put your foot on the hip and pull the arm out. So she gets up on her knees. You'll see it. She gets up on her knees. I take my feet, I go all the way around to here. Once you hit this spot, you go upside down. Put your foot on their neck, your foot on the hip, and then you get the lock. Up on their knees. So I can take my feet, I swing up. This foot, step on the hip, and then pull it out. So if I move a little bit here, so you see the right leg hits the back of the neck, and the left hits here. Pull this out, and Kimura. All right, now with this Kimura trap, if their head's on you, you're gonna wanna get it on your thigh. So you just do a little shrimp here. So she's not coming up because she understands the Kimura game. She's also smart enough not to let me get up, so she keeps bridging into me. So you're gonna have to come up for this one here. So what I do is I put my shin across the belly and my forehead on the floor. And then use your left leg to pull their head up. And then you get the Kimura from here. Not letting me up. She's not trying to get up. Shrimp. Get their head on your thigh. Shin across the belly. Forehead on the floor. And then just do a complete roll. And then you got the Kimura. Sometimes when I get the half guard and I can't pull it out here, I'll try to shrimp, stick my left butterfly hook in. Now I'm gonna go for a butterfly sweep. You have to time this, because I have to slide my leg in before her back hits the floor. So I go for the butterfly sweep. You'll see her back's not on the floor, so I'm gonna go up, twist myself around, and then you end up back in this situation here. So if I pop my left knee to the ceiling, I'll get the armbar. If she tries to get out of my legs, from the window, you'll see we're back in the Kimura trap. She's sitting up, I can slide my knee in again. If she gets up on her knees, I can spin, step, and pull it out again. You get stuck here in the Kimura, and they're hanging on to their belt. Usually the best way to break this is pull it the opposite way, because this breaks their grip off, and then you can come back. But let's say you have someone like really, really strong, you're trying to break it off. All you want to do is take your right leg, throw it over their body, and then when you fall down here, it's a little bit stronger, and then you can pull it out if they get up on their knees. But the reason why I do this is I'll slide my leg down, and they'll try and wrap it up in like a half guard. And then I can start switching into my leg lock series. So I'll pop up like this. I just took the gi tops off because I really want you to focus on the elbows. When you're doing Kimuras, it's all about the elbow. So you see how I go over the elbow and grab? If you're doing a Kimura like this, see her elbow? It's already on the floor. There's no Kimura there. When you put the Kimura trap on, you'll notice my elbow's on the floor, her elbow is on me. If she puts it on the floor and I'm on the floor, we're in a neutral position here. So I always gotta keep that elbow on top. So you'll see if she puts this down, put the Kimura on me now. See here, my elbow is off the floor, her elbow's on. So you're gonna grab the wrist, and then you walk, you'll see my elbow comes out and around. I have the Kimura trap now. So it's all about that elbow. Her elbow is on top of mine. So my elbow's up in the air. You're just gonna turn, and then you're gonna pull your elbow to the floor and grab the wrist. So now the Kimura trap is in my favor. And she does it the same thing to me. She gets her elbow to the floor. Now it's in her favor. Like I said, the only thing that happens though, is when I go here, if she decides just to rip her arms away from me, the whole thing will fall apart and becomes a scramble. So remember, the person with the Kimura is gonna be the elbow on the floor. So I got the move. She does it back. See, my elbow's up in the air. So you're just always working here. Get the trap, get the trap. And then don't make that mistake again. So when she tries to flip it around, just don't get lazy. People get tired though in the fight, grips, you get sweaty, and you lose control.